Season 4 of the award-winning podcast series Mobituaries launched this week, and it's the podcast where CBS's Mo Rocca covers the lives of great people and things that are worth reliving, from global leaders to Hollywood heavyweights to innovators who've changed the world. This podcast, it truly has it all. And joining us this morning to talk about the series is Emmy Award-winning host Mo Rocca. Good morning. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Having me. I'm really happy to be here.
So this is what's so fascinating about this podcast. When you first learn about it, you think about, okay, Mobituaries, it's kind of in the name there. But again, I was listening to one about the death of a banana. So it's not just people.
Right. No, there was this banana. Our parents, our grandparents definitely tasted and knew this banana called the Gros Michel banana. And it was so much tastier than what I call today's blanana. I'm sorry, not a fan of today's bananas. If I don't put them in the blender, I can't eat them.
I hear you. You need a little bit of that sweetness, I think. And although it is good in a smoothie, I don't disagree with that. Okay, so tell us a little bit about this season and what we can expect and sort of the variety of what you're covering in the podcast this season.
Sure. As always, I'm paying tribute to the people and things that I don't think got the proper send-off the first time around. So in past seasons, we've done Audrey Hepburn, Sammy Davis Jr. This season, we're doing the great Native American athlete, Jim Thorpe, the queen of cool, Peggy Lee, who was such a huge deal in the 1950s and 60s, a great musical artist. The first episode that's out right now, Anderson Cooper joins me, and we talk about famous people who died on the same day. So I think many of us remember June 25th, 2009, when Farrah Fawcett and Michael Jackson died on the same day. Well, John Adams and Thomas Jefferson died on the same day, on the exact 50th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. That sound you just heard is thunder. Jim Henson and Sammy Davis Jr., second reference, died on the same day. Margaret Thatcher and Annette Funicello died on the same.
You didn't realize, you don't think about these things, but you're right. Well, those are kind of strange coincidences. June 25th also happens to be my husband's birthday, so I remember that day very, very well for lots of reasons. Something else, you do focus on in your podcast is also things that maybe should move on, that should go away. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's going to be controversial, but this season there's an episode entitled Things I Wish Would Die. And first and foremost among those is the hot open food bar, the buffet. Candidly, I had hoped that the pandemic would kill it off for good. It's coming back to life. And I want to be still clear with KPIX's viewers. I am pro cafeteria. I love a cafeteria. I do not like a buffet. There's a difference. I need someone to lead the situation. I need someone with a hairnet and a ladle handling those potatoes. I need a guy or gal with a paper chef's hat and a carving knife with that side of roast beef, okay? I do not want to sort of be handed a pair of sticky tongs from someone I've never met and just go into the trough. If the sneeze guard isn't enough, I think the all-you-can-eat buffet is a death trap.
Mo, you and I would be friends. I couldn't agree with you more. I don't need a million people touching those utensils when I'm about to eat some food. This is why people should check this out. Really quick before we let you go, how can people listen?
Wherever you get your podcast, Apple, Spotify, iHeart, blah, 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 whatever it is, or you just go into the Google machine and you just type Mobituaries, which is just obituaries with an M on the front. It's free. Each episode's about 45 minutes. You'll enjoy it. I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun.
Fantastic. Mo Rocca, thank you so much. Nice chatting with you.
Great chatting with you. Thank you.
I would have